Good morning, guys. It's the next day. We arrived at home quite late last night, over midnight. So we decided just to leave the bike and the parts in the car because I'm headed to work now early in the morning the next day. When I'm finished at work, I'm going back to my friend's house, and we're gonna take the car home to my place and unload the 250 and get all the parts in the garage and just start to have a closer look and inspect the parts. You know, when you are out looking on a car or on a bike or something at a stranger's house, I find it quite hard to actually, you know, find small things, you know, the obvious things you see right away, but my experience tell me that you know, all the small stuff like the other Aprilia, if you watched all the videos, when I was working and polishing on the frame, I found some cracks in the frame, and there was no chance for me to see that when I bought the bike. It was too dirty, it had other parts in the way and stuff like that. So it's always kind of exciting when you're getting a new bike to, you know, start fiddling around with it and see is there anything you didn't see when you inspected the bike, is there any damages. But I think this bike looks good, but of course time will tell when I start to take things apart. Yeah, so I'll see you after work. Okay guys, finished from work, going straight to my buddy's house to drive the RS250 home and get it into the garage and maybe look over the parts tonight and see, do a kind of a better inspection of it. Okay guys, welcome back to my garage once again. I've been out, bought another project, but this time it was a special bike that I could not let go, because my idea when I started this project with this bike was that I was thinking it would be really cool to have one
125 and one 250. And then I did some searching and I found one. This is the new project. RS250, 1995 model, Chesterfield. So it's the same as this. So they're gonna look pretty much the same, which I think is pretty cool. Here you have all the old fairings for the 250. It has been standing still and not been used for 12 years, I think I saw. So it's not been running, and it has been partly disassembled, as you can see here. You have a broken mirror, you have a bunch of parts, but a lot of the parts looks good as well. You can see here, it's the front. So I need to fix up and save this bike as well. It's probably gonna end up with being a full restoration like this one. But my plan is, I'm not gonna start on that before I finish this. So the only thing I'm going to do with this is to clean it up a bit. I'm gonna do that today, just because it's going to be standing here in the garage probably for quite a while before I start on it. And it doesn't need to look like total shit. It can look like a little bit like shit, but not a total. So I'm gonna take this outside and just, you can see I have tried just to test clean it a little bit. So you can see here it's got really good potential, this one. You know, these 250 has become really expensive, and this is not broken, it's just old and not used and been standing there. The previous owner that I bought it off started to disassemble this because he was going to do service it and clean it and do all that stuff, but then there was kids and house building and all that stuff that got in the way, so he realized that he's probably never going to finish this bike. So it has been standing for a really long time. So hopefully I can get this up and running again. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. Been looking at these bikes all the way since when I was 16 and had those 125s. So this is pretty cool. So I just test mounted some of the fairings on the bike just to have a look how it looks, but all this was completely off. I'm gonna remove this, it's just loose on the bike, and the air filter and air box was off, so the carburetors was open. That's not good, so but they're gonna be rebuilt anyway. But when I'm going to take it outside now and clean it and use a bunch of water and stuff, I'm going to just print some caps to fit over the carbs. I don't know if I've done the correct measurement now, but I can test and see. Look at this, it's pretty dusty, but I don't think it's not, yeah, it's good enough. It doesn't get any water in. So print one more to put on that carb, and then I can go out and wash it. Okay, everybody, I got it cleaned up a little bit. You can see it helped quite a bit. And just put some of the parts back on, and the rest of the parts I put up on the loft. Yeah, so that's all for today. I had to clean up here a bit because I need to take the car inside. There's coming a bit of a storm tonight and tomorrow. So that's quite good with this I don't know what you call it for, platform. It's standing on this. You can just there's wheels on it, so you can just push it aside if you want to. Then I can have the car inside. Alright, so that's everything for today. So yeah, see you in the next update. Bye.